JKB back with another episode. Today on the show, I'd like to thank Ubisoft for letting me into the studio again. Even though last time I was there, I ate all the donuts and got really angry. I get to play Far Cry Primal, and this is my highlight reel of what I experienced playing the game. Now, I'm going to reveal some cool things that you probably haven't seen or heard about the game yet. And the first thing has to be Beastmaster mode, which allows you to tame animals. That's right. Not only are you going to hunt these guys and go into hunter mode like you're seeing on the screen now, where it kind of shows you what you can interact with or what you can murder, but you can also tame these animals and use them for your strategy. So I've sent my buddy Wolfie here to attack that. It's like a cougar, like a 40-year-old lady, you know. She's had like a long night at the bar, and she's just desperate. She just wants to meet somebody. She can't, you know, she's hitting that, you know, she's about to go over the hill, can't have kids, so let's put her out of her misery by sending Wolfie after her. Now, I want to talk about the scenery here. I did notice different sections of the map had different foliage, which I thought was cool. Okay, we're not seeing the same thing over. The trees are different. Okay, I'm getting into the environment. I'm also going to throw a spear into the head of that leopard for no reason whatsoever. So I did feel immersed because I had this sense, like you just saw, of sort of random events where animals would show up and you'd be scared. And this is where I show you that you can call in different animals. So I'm about to call in, I think, a leopard who is going to be able to walk around me and can sort of, you know, have me in sort of like a situation where I feel a little bit safer in this forest. And not only that, you can pet them, which kind of builds a bond. It's cute, and you kind of want to kiss it on the face, even though you're about to go kill its family and eat its meat. But that's a different story. Here we go. This is a giant owl, a prehistoric owl that you use kind of like a drone. Okay, this is crazy. So this owl here has not only, he's got cute ears. Look at those ears. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. If you look closely, what I'm doing on the ground is sending in my accomplice, I'll call him Wolfie. Actually, that's Cheetah Power. That's the name of that one. And you'll see that Cheetah is dead. Because, whoops, oh crap, the animal that was there was much bigger and murdered him. So as I go forward here, I thought, I'm going to need something bigger. How about a big bad bear? Big bad bear. So Big Bad Bear is about to show up, and yeah, he's big, he's bad, and he's a bear. Look at him. Cute as hell, and I thought, I'm going to pet this bear. And that's me just petting a bear randomly in the game. Just weird. So moving forward, I started to realize that the game had human enemies. And not only that, you can send in Big Bad Bear to deal with one while I dealt with the other. And he has sort of a scary death where he's on fire and he yells and screams. And sorry about his luck, but I'm going to loot his dead body. Moving forward here, I thought, okay, ignite arrow. Wow, so when you go up to fires, you can actually put the arrow tip into them and ignite it. That's going to be useful at nighttime, but it's also going to be a little dangerous showing your location at night. You want to play a little bit more stealthy, I'm guessing, at night. So moving forward in the footage, I discovered a location here. So I thought I'm going to go check out this this cave. And it was cool. It was a cool little animation going down the side of a vine there. And I should shout out to Elias Tefexis, who does the main character's voice in this. He definitely must have had a lot of fun recording his dialogue for this game, because he's just yelling like random shit that sound like they clearly developed some sort of language and dialogue in the game, but it is funny at times, and it's very like mochaccino cappuccino. It's like something I ordered at Starbucks, I think. Here's a cave, and I thought, okay, in the cave, what am I going to experience? And what is that? Oh, it's a yak. Cool. Big Bad Bear, get the yak. Go, get him. And the yak just headbutted my bear? Nobody fucks with Big Bad Bear. Nobody. This is awesome. This was really cool to see. I got my spear out because I thought he's going to need some help. But no. Big Bad Bear just latches on to this yak. And the yak is now toast. Big Bad Bear eating its throat. It's it's dead. Big Bad Bear doesn't take shit in this game. And I love this ability. Well, obviously you can skin the animals, but you can kind of rejuvenate his health by giving him some yak meat, which is cool. I mean, who doesn't like yak meat? I love you, bear. I kiss your bear face. Mwah, mwah. Well, this was another situation where I thought, I'm going to shoot this guy with fire and see what's going to happen here. So I got Big Bad Bear who's fighting Fire Cougar, but I also have enemies in the background who are shooting me from behind, and there's Big Bad Bear on fire, which is not good for the bear. So the bear's also got an arrow in his head, which has gotta hurt. Guaranteed that hurts my Big Bad Bear. So what I noticed at this point in the game was I was doing a lot of just simple walking around and killing enemies with my Big Bad Bear, but I also felt that you can use the bear in certain situations that you could never do in a game in the past, where you can send him into a situation but not have him attack. You can kind of have him go and scare them or divert their attention to the Big Bad Bear, and then you can come up behind them and club him to death. So the club I pulled out to beat the hell out of this yak, which worked, and I got its skin as well. Thank you, yak. I will have a very, very warm winter. Now I've got my wolf back with me, and I can't... it's tough to say if I have a favorite animal that I controlled. I think like the owl, Big Bad Owl, does something crazy too. I just saw this R2 button and I did it, and I realized this is a massive fucking owl, and it just ripped the neck out of that native. Awesome. Love doing that. Here is a strategy situation where I've sent Big Bad Wolf after one dude and I've shot the other guy. So as you can see from the footage, you'll come across tons of these small situations where you have hunters or headhunters in the jungle that you'll basically have to deal with in different types. And okay, calm down, Wolfie. Calm down. I love you. You know, calm down. You don't need to yell. It went to night, and this is where the game really started to really shine for me, because I realized that you can light the tips of your arrows on fire to lead the way, but I also thought, is this really a good idea to do at nighttime? I can't really describe to you guys how much atmosphere is happening, but let's just say the sound design in this game is way up there. They've done an amazing job of just immersing you into the feeling of this prehistoric setting where you never quite feel, what's the word, safe maybe? You never feel safe whatsoever. I mean, every nook and cranny has the possibility of hiding an enemy. So it's always good to have your beast follow you around. And as you can see on the map here, you have to go to different sections to tame different animals. Now, I'm not going to confirm this because I don't know the actual answer, but I did hear an Ubisoft employee say you will be able to ride more than just the mammoth at the end that you'll see in this video. Oh, he's dead. That was so brutal. I'm sorry. Just murdered him because I wanted to sleep in his corpse. I can't confirm it, but I'm hoping you could ride bears. Now, he said you won't be able to ride a wolf, which would be a little silly, but when I said bear, there was no answer, so I can't confirm it, but I also can't say that it won't happen. Let's hope. So in that situation here, I've sent my bear to the left, but on top of it, now wolves, Big Bad Wolves showed up, and Big Bad Bear is just not going to take that shit. He's yelling. I think he's probably hungry. So I fed him a steak. And this is going to lead into my favorite highlight of the footage. And I'll talk a little bit about the feeling of the game. And here you've got something that's a little familiar from the Far Cry games. In the past games, you could ride elephants. Now you've got a woolly mammoth, which is gigantic. And I come across a settlement here. And I'm thinking in my head, do I want to just bust in there like you did, in the past games? But I thought, no, I kind of want to see the situation from above. And this is where the owl comes back into play. I really do feel like the owl will be something you use a lot of in Far Cry Primal, to be able to look at the situations and figure out what's the best way to go about this? He does these cool calls with his hands and whistles and whatnot, and I thought, I'm just going to eat the first dude and go in there balls to the wall with my woolly mammoth, and that's what you're about to see here. Now, I didn't see too many outposts or sort of locations that you need to take over, but I did notice one thing. A lot of this was destructible. Now, I didn't really go aiming for the main huts, but I did notice like gates and a lot of things that usually don't fall over breaking, and that was cool to see. Now, as I walked around here, I thought, this is awesome. I got a woolly mammoth. I'm attacking things. This is a cool way to finish the outpost. But the woolly mammoth grabs the dudes and smacks them on the ground, and I was like, the adrenaline's now going through my blood. Had a really great time with this, and I think I did get a little bit footage of him picking up somebody right there. Boom. Oh, so cool to see him tossed around and finishing it out in classic Far Cry style. Just smack a dude on top of a hut. So thank you so much for tuning in to my footage of Far Cry Primal, and I really would appreciate if you let me know what your favorite part was. Thank you so much to Ubisoft. I'll definitely be reviewing the full game when it is released. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. Big Bad Bears are my friends.